Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name's Haley, and for my birthday I got a Dyson Airwrap, and I've had a few requests to share how I style my short hair. I have short bangs and I have short hair, thick hair, 2B, 2C curls, but it's just really coarse and thick and short, and I don't see a lot of reviews with the Dyson Airwrap on that type of hair, so I thought this would be really helpful for anyone that has my kind of hair. So I've only used this for like maybe 5 times because I do my hair like once a week. Not even 5 times, it would have been like 3 times. So I'm still very new at using this, and you know, bear with me if I do some things wrong, but I will definitely do an update review in maybe a year to see how much I use it, if it's worth it, all that kind of stuff. But today is just how I style it, so let's get into the video. So I've just washed my hair, and if you want to see how I wash my hair, all that kind of stuff, I do have a video, so I'll link it in the cards if you guys want to have a look at that. But I've washed my hair, it's all clean. I've had my hair in my turban for maybe 20 minutes, so it's like not sopping wet, but it's still pretty wet. So this is my hair, this is the hair length. It's just at my shoulders, and I've got like these little fringy bits. They're so short. So first, before I do anything, I'm gonna put some bread oil into my hair. I really love this stuff. So I always put the product in my hair first, because then I'll go through my hair with the brush and make sure it gets on each individual strand. If I put it in after I brush my hair, it wouldn't go on every strand, so I just like to put it in first. So I also got the Dyson brush. I love this brush so much, but I don't think it comes with the kit. Mine did. My mom bought it off the Dyson, so I got it as a birthday present, and my mom bought it off the Dyson website, and you could get your name embossed or your initials embossed in the case, and you could get the brush for free. So that's what we did. I'm not sure if that's everywhere, but it worked really well because I love this brush. So now I'm just brushing through. I don't want to have any tangles. So the first thing I do is dry my hair. My hair is quite coarse, and the edges of my hair get really frizzy, so I like to straighten those out with the hairdryer first and just smooth them all out, because if I don't, like, this isn't like the Dyson isn't like a curler or a straightener. It doesn't get right up to your like edges, and I find that on really coarse and curly hair it doesn't smooth them out. So like the curlers are the styling brush, so I like to smooth them out first just for my own preference, but of course just do what like works for you and your hair. I also don't like putting the hottest setting on, so I'll put it on like a medium or even cool, and medium fan as well. So I don't know if you can tell, but they're really smooth along the edges, which I love, but the rest of my hair is damp. I'm also gonna just dry my roots, because I want to leave the rest of the hair pretty damp so that I can style well, but I want to make sure that my roots aren't like super flat and dry. So that's what I'm gonna do next. So I would say my hair is about 70% dry now. I'm going to now section my hair off. I don't like to dry it too much because especially the top layer I'm going to have up in like tied up, so I don't want it to dry, and my hair works best with this Dyson when my hair is like more damp. So I'm going to section it off. I have to section quite a bit off because I have really thick hair, but I actually find that this takes like less time than straightening or using a traditional curler, because with a traditional curler or a straightener, my hair is like really coarse and curly originally. So with a traditional curler or straightener, I would let it air dry, my hair air dry, and then I'd go in and you know, work with the hot tool, and I find that makes it take a lot longer because I have to like curl or straighten already coarse curly bits of my hair, and that's a lot harder to do than this like wet damp stuff. So I think in that sense it's definitely like easier to get the blowout look and just a nice more like perfect curl haired look, and it also is just a little bit quicker because you don't have to deal with all those other like, you know, straightening the kinks out and that kind of stuff. So yeah, I got the big barrels or the long barrels. You can get littler ones. I got the long barrels because my hair isn't like really short, and I wanted to make sure that I could use this. This was gonna last a lifetime. I could use this if I wanted to grow out my hair. I can use it now. It works great on short hair, and I think if you think about like maybe you're growing your hair out in the future, I would recommend getting the long barrel because I think it's good for short hair too. So when you put the barrel on, it's super easy. The arrow just points in the direction it like the curl needs to go. So away from your face is always the way. I have the heat on medium, the fan on medium, and I'm gonna put it on now. I always blast it with some cold air and then release. So that's what it looks like. It's like this tight little coil, and it's so cute. I love them. But I'm gonna just leave that, let it form its shape, and then I'll brush through it at the very end. I'll even like twist it to help it stay. But yeah, I'm just gonna do this bottom layer, and I'll talk to you when it's done. So I finished this side. I'm gonna switch at the barrel. So you just pop the little thing, grab the tip, and then you get the other side and you just push it on. It's so easy to use, and that's why I love it. So the bottom layer is done. Because my hair is so thick, it's definitely not perfect down the bottom, but that's okay. So I'm gonna take, and I've brushed through all the curls now, so they're not quite as bouncy. That's okay because they're at the bottom as well. So I'm gonna just do another thin layer. I just work in sections like this because I want to make sure I get like all the hair. And if you have thinner hair, you probably won't need to put quite as many sections. But yeah, I just want to make sure I get every little strand because it's wet. It's not just like it's not curly, it's wet, so it needs to be dried. And the strands that I just took out, I'm gonna brush through because I want them to be straight. Because I have the barrel on for this side, I'm gonna start on this side this time. We are on to the final layer, finally. So I'm going to part it down the middle and do the top sections first, and then I will do my bangs. But I'm going to spray everything first because they aren't quite damp enough. So I'm officially done with the curling my hair. It's very bouncy right now. Looks like little ringlets. I like more of a body because it does fall out during the day, but I will tame it down a little bit. But now I'm gonna focus on my fringe. So I'm gonna pull all my little fringy bits to the front so as not to affect the rest of the hair. I'm going to dampen it a little bit again. And I'm gonna show you guys how I style this fringe. So I get my little spray bottle and I just dampen it and brush it. So the key to getting like a front fringe in the right placement is brushing it forward. If you let it kind of like sit to the side, it won't have that like swoopy effect like around the front. It'll just look like they're just hanging from the side, like if you just go like that. So the key is to brush it forward. I'm gonna put a tiny little bit of bread oil in the fringe just to help the ends not be so frizzy. Also, this stuff just smells incredible. So for my fringe, I don't use a barrel. I actually use this brush. So I'm just gonna swap that out now for the brush. And what I do is I gather the fringe and I'll put this on a lower heat setting so it doesn't get as much damage. And I'll put it at a lower fan setting. And then I'll put it on. And I'll twist it up around it. So I do this a few times until I feel like the hair is dry. So I'm gonna see how this looks if I just, whoop. Yay! So this side has definitely gotten the little swoop that I wanted. This side does too, but it's just, sometimes you really have to mess with them. I'm just going to do this side again. Okay, so those are my front bits. I'm pretty happy with that. They're different every single day and I appreciate them, and they're sisters, not twins. For the rest of my hair, I'm just going to comb through. Like I said, I like my hair pretty curly and it will fall through the day, so I don't like to brush it, but combing through helps like loosen up those really tight curls. But look how smooth my hair is. Like, my hair never looks this shiny and this smooth unless I like am getting home from like a hair salon or appointment. It gives you that like really like blown out like salon hair, and I am so here for it. So that's my hair. I really love it. I love the Dyson. I think it works so well. I'll have it linked down below if you want to check it out. I absolutely love it. It doesn't take that long. It takes me maybe half an hour to do. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you're gonna get the Dyson, or if you're interested in getting it, or you want to get it, or you have it. Let me know your thoughts. I want the comment sections to be really helpful, so if you have my kind of hair and you want to help out some other people or even me, give me some tips, leave them down below because I'll really appreciate them. And follow me on Instagram, Habits of Hailey. I'll see you in my next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!